In this video, we'll go over all you need to know about the banking and financial services system in Australia. These are important details you need to know as a new migrant or international student in Australia, and it will go a long way in helping you settle down quickly in Australia. Hi, I'm Buki Adelaja and you're watching another episode on the Youenrol channel. Our mission is to make your life easier by being your go-to destination for up-to-date information about studying, living and working in Australia. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on our new videos when they are released. Foreign currency. Australia doesn't have a limit on foreign currency that can be brought into the country, but amounts of $10,000 or more must be declared on arrival. For forms and further information, visit the Australian Transaction Report and Analysis Centre (AUSTRAC) website. Most Australian banks buy and sell foreign currency. If your transaction involves a large amount, you need to notify the bank a few days ahead, as they don't usually keep large amounts of foreign currency or Australian dollars in stock. Travelers' checks are widely accepted in all major international currencies. The Exchange Commission varies from bank to bank, and it is wise to check and compare before proceeding with the transaction. Calculate the total amount you receive, a combination of the exchange rate and the processing fee. You can also transfer money into Australia and exchange cash or traveler's check through foreign currency exchange services. Find out if the company you would like to use is approved by the Australian Securities and Investment Commission (ASIC). For more general information about finances in Australia, including more useful guides, resources and publications, visit the ASIC consumer website FIDO. You can see what Australian money, notes and coins looks like on the Reserve Bank of Australia website. Major banks. The Reserve Bank of Australia is an active participant in financial markets, manages Australia's foreign reserves, issues Australian currency notes, and serves as the banker to the Australian government. The information provided by the Reserve Bank includes statistics, for example, on interest rates, exchange rates, and money and credit growth, and a range of publications on its operations and research. Some of the major Australian banks are ANZ Bank, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, National Australia Bank, Westpac Banking Corporation. These big four have branches in all cities and large towns throughout the country and have centers overseas. In addition to the big four, there are other regional, city and state banks and international banks. You can visit the Yellow Pages or True Local websites to find out more, including some financial institutions that specialize just in savings accounts or home loans. You can also find most of the banks in Australia through the members link on the Australian Bankers Association website. Financial services information. A range of financial services information can be found on the Financial Services Institute of Australasia website. Understanding Money is an Australian government website that is well worth a look. InfoChoice allows you to compare interest rates and features of many Australian financial products, including savings accounts, credit cards, loans, business finance, investment, and so on, and you can check credit cards at Credit Card Compare. Consumer website can produce various resources, so see the credit and debt section of the Consumer Affairs Victoria website and the credit, debt and banking section of the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission for some excellent guides. Banks are often keen to attract newcomers and migrants as their customers, so it is worth visiting their website to see what they offer to the general public and private bank customers. Interactive user tools are also a common feature and can be used before you arrive in Australia. Some banks can also offer special publications for specific newcomers like international students or business migrants and so on. Spend some time on research and then decide on what it is that you want to do and who will provide the best service for you. Alternatively, discuss your needs with a relocation service professional who can make some basic banking recommendations. For more complex requirements, seek the services of a qualified financial advisor. They should be registered with the Australian Securities and Investment Commission (ASIC) and also be a member of their national body, such as Financial Planning Association of Australia (FPA) or the Association of Financial Advisors (AFA), and have professional indemnity insurance. They should be able to prepare a plan for you in writing for a fee, provide relevant product disclosure statements, and advice on any commissions that they will receive for giving you their advice. Whilst you may save yourself some fees by doing all the research yourself, you may save yourself a lot of time and effort by seeking professional advice, which is even better if you have been recommended to this person by someone you trust as being particularly careful about these matters. Opening accounts and services. You will need 100 points of identification to open a bank account. If you are a new arrival, your passport will usually suffice. You may also find that your previous credit rating will not transfer to Australia, so it may be difficult to obtain a new credit card or only be able to get one with a low credit limit. Some banks also offer debit, Visa or MasterCard, so you can still have a credit card, but these use your savings account balances. As Australia has a much smaller population than many countries, you may be surprised at the cost of banking and financial services. There are many fees for accounts and services, so it is worth shopping around to find the best products to do what you want. Some people accustomed to using checks will find that they are not widely accepted and that the accounts are expensive to use. FPOS machines or electronic funds transfer at point of sales are common at many stores, but it is still worthwhile carrying cash in various denomination notes and coins for use in public transport, ticket machines, some cafes and restaurants. If you regularly use ATMs, there is sometimes a fee if you use it more than a certain number of times per month, and they are usually restricted to $50 and $20 notes. General recommendations. Seek the advice of people you meet and find out how they choose their financial services and products. Choose a financial institution that will meet either set needs or multiple needs, depending on whether you want to keep all of your banking in one location or several. Most Australian consumers have a transaction account that they can access using a card and personal identification number or PIN number via ATM machines or electronic fund transfer point of sale FPOS terminals, inside shops or over the counter at bank branches. These accounts often provide internet banking facilities, and some banks let you access other financial institution accounts via your internet banking service with them. If you use another bank's ATM, there is usually an additional cost. Seek the advice of workmates, neighbors or friends for the location of your nearest banking provider. Your local community information service or migrant information center. Contact your local council for details, may provide a directory of local banking resources or help you open a bank account. If you cannot solve banking problems with the financial institutions you are dealing with, as a last resort, you can seek assistance from the Banking and Financial Services Ombudsman. Hope you found the information in this video useful. Do leave your questions and your comments in the comment section below this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, click the bell icon to find out when we release new videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.